I've arranged to meet liberal Judaism's Rabbi, Charlie Baginski.
The Neturei Karta call themselves the true Jews. What does that mean that other Jewish people are in their eyes?
The Neturei Karta would define that they interpret scripture in the right way, and the rest of us have it wrong. It's very much their way or no way. So we wouldn't be considered Jewish, my children wouldn't be considered Jewish, our rabbis are not recognised.
Would you say that they have a fundamentalist view of the Torah?
Sure. Once any interpretation becomes unquestioning, it's problematic.
So your movement is, as you call it, a critical friend of Israel's. The Neturei Karta is taking that a lot further. What do you think about that?
There's been a very large conversation within the Jewish community about when it's legitimate and when it's not legitimate to criticise Israel. It's Neturei Karta's view that the state of Israel shouldn't exist until the Messiah comes, and they will do anything to ensure that that religious ideal is fulfilled.
While they wait for the Messiah, the Neturei Karta seem determined to get their voices heard.
I'm trying to find where Rabbi Back lives. He's invited us over because some of the guys from the Neturei Karta are coming over to make banners for a protest that's happening for Nakba Day.
Nakba means the disaster in Arabic. Nakba Day is the day Palestinians mourn their displacement when the State of Israel was created. But this is also Israeli Independence Day, when Israelis have a party to celebrate the creation of their country.
Hello, how are you?
Tomorrow we're going to be at a demonstration against the State of Israel. We participate in these demonstrations to bring out our message, to show for the world that Jews and Zionists are not the same thing. Also, du mit alle Science, ja? Ja. Jede Zeit nach einem zusammengestellt von 4. Jetzt die pushte Sache ist so.
Judaism rejects the state of Israel and condemns its atrocities.
Yes.
The protest falls on a Saturday, the Sabbath, so there's a bunch of restrictions they must stick to, one being not to use public transport.
This is a Hyde Park, where the Israeli embassy is located, just here.
Okay.
Our synagogue is located here.
This is going to be such a long walk.
It's a long of 3.5 hours.
3.5 hours?
Yes.
So we need to be prepared.
Shabbos, we are not allowed to touch an electric device. We can't speak into the mic. And also, when we're walking, we need a non-Jewish man going between us.
Okay, so everything will be okay as long as there's a man standing between you and me.
Yes.
And you cannot talk straight into the microphone.
And also, Saturday, we are not carrying nothing. Nothing. We're not carrying nothing. This is one of the laws.
So you're going to walk across the entirety of London for 3 hours, carrying signs.
No. You forgot we are not allowed to carry Saturday anything. We will wear it on.
Okay.
It's not easy to be Jewish. Don't become Jewish.
There are going to be a lot of Palestinians present at the protest. How will you be received?
Oh, very, very welcomed. Very welcomed. When we coming many times,
Do pro-Israeli people come down? And
yes, 100%. They feel very angry, and they're crying on us. But what can we say? We bring out the right message of Judaism, and this is the right message of Judaism. I mean, when you look, who is the real Jew? Look of me, and look of him. He don't look as a Jew at all. He don't keep the Shabbos. He have no problem with Shabbos like I have. He don't walk to the protest 3 hours. He just coming by the car and park it in the side. And he say, oh, I'm a religion Jew.
So are there clashes when the pro-Israelis come down and they see you wearing Free Palestine?
Yes, because of that we have the police.
So does it get violent?
Usually not. The police watch. If not the police, then it's get violent, of course. We hope to bring out our message for the world to know. You know, the Zionists have the power, and the media have the power, and we haven't got nothing. We have only one thing. We have God on our side.
Getting quite warm here. It's a lot of exercise. These guys walk really fast. I thought I was a good walker, but I've met my match. They're creating quite a lot of attention when they walk on the street. Constantly trying not to get run over. Because they're wearing the protest banners under their coats, They keep having to stop to like sort of tuck them back up. When you walk around central London, how do you feel when people start pointing fingers or saying things?
You're not caring about it.
We accept that we are different and people snob on us, they sneer on us, and it's part of our religion to ignore it.
We have a goal on this war. So this gives us very much satisfaction.
So we're almost by the Israeli embassy. You have the Star of David tattooed on your face.
I'm trying to keep it as kosher as I can, you know.
What do you make of the Orthodox Jews?
I feel that every person has a right to express himself. Seeing the Orthodox community coming here to explain their destruction of the state of Israel. At the end of the day, they are traitors, and I don't see truth, I see lies.
Israel, you have no right to Palestine!
So there are ultra-Orthodox Jews standing holding Palestinian flags. What do you make of that?
They're Karib, which means they're an extreme ultra-Orthodox Jewish group. They're the same as ISIS really in religion. They're not considered amongst the Jews to be Jews, but they take it to such an extent, and they have a very, very, very bad reputation. They go beyond normality. I mean, if they could, they would strap bombs around themselves and blow each other up.
Palestine is an Israel-free zone!
When I spoke to people on the other side of the street, they were calling you guys extremists.
They can call whatever they want. Everybody can say if anybody, he's an extremist. Everybody can say that.
They compared you to people who would happily strap bombs on themselves, which I thought was quite interesting.
Okay. Nobody here, nobody with these protests are coming out with support for violence.
Okay.
Nobody.
We do what we need to do. We know God runs the world and God advises us what's our duty to do.
How can you be against Israel? I went to the army.
You went to the Israeli army?
I went to the army, and I lost people there.
You lost people for nothing?
No, why I lost for nothing? For a country that's your country.
No, we are not willing to die for a country which is forbidden according to Jewish people.
You're unbelievable. Mashiach not going to come for you guys.
So Mashiach is going to come for you?
No,
yeah? You know we're Jewish at all.
You're Jewish.
Yes, we're Jewish.
You're not allowed to be Jewish. You can't be Jewish.
The illegal occupation is not supported by Judaism at all.
There is no occupation. Read your facts.
Tensions are high.